Okay, so um okay, so another dating chronicles and why I'm still single. So I got ready, okay, so I'm talking to this guy from Tinder, of course, because I'm an idiot. And um we're talking nonstop, and we FaceTime. We were on the phone for 5 fucking hours that night, and he decided to, like, he lives in a different city. He lives in Hemet, and I live in San Diego. I tell him, like, oh, come down on Saturday so we can, like, hang out or whatever, and he does. And I get ready, and he knows I'm not a skinny girl. Like, I've never said I am. And he goes to the restroom at like a Chevrolet, or no, what is it called? Chevron. And as he comes back into the car, he tells me, I don't think we're gonna have a good time. And I thought he was kidding, and I'm like, huh? He's like, I'm taking you back home, you're not my type. Oh my God. The freaking way my stomach felt right then and there. I was like, all right. He's like, yeah, sorry, no need to waste anybody's time. I appreciate that, but damn. It's because he was trying to figure out what to do. And I told him this when we were talking 5 hours. I don't drink alcohol. Like, I can, but I don't like it. And he eats once a day. I'm sorry, I didn't eat because I worked today. Like, I haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's, 8 p.m. right now. And I'm sure it's because I'm overweight that he didn't want to go, like, continue the date or whatever. And I'm just like, wow, like, it was so fucking awkward. And then he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, you're good. Like, what am I gonna do? Fucking break down and cry right there? Like, immediately unmatched, immediately blocked him. Like, I cannot wait until I do what my plans in the future are. And for me to come back looking different and better. And for me to be the one that tells guys, you're not my type. Like, all because of how I look. Like, and because of my weight. Fucking A, man. Oh, I hate dating.
All right, so first and foremost, I'm not one of these a-holes out here that's just gonna bash every single woman I come across. But what I will say is this. The difference between women and a lot of men, when women are not finding us attractive, what is the problem? What is the solution? Let's get to it. That's the difference. If a man is overweight and that's the thing that's keeping him from getting the women he wants, man, a lot of times that man gonna hit that gym and become a gym rat. If the man is broke, he's gonna clock in extra hours. He's gonna get those promotions and do things to better his sexual market value. Now, my heart goes out to the girl because I have 2 daughters. I would not want my daughters to experience that. But at the end of the day, we know that most men like slim, fitter women. There's a subcategory of men who like the BBWs for relationships. A lot of guys will smash the BBW, but they not looking for a relationship. There is a silver lining to this though. That guy could have just smashed her and left her hanging out to dry. And then she really would have been messed up because she gave away her body to a guy who wasn't intending on being in no type of relationship with her. And he gave her the assumption that he was looking for something serious. She said she's going to get to the point where she's telling men that, hey, you're not my type. I don't agree with that. Why would you dish out that same energy that people gave you and make you feel bad, and now you're trying to make other men feel bad? Why would you return that energy? Just keep it moving.
Step forward if this statement is true for you. I believe men and women are different but equal.
I know as a woman that I don't have the same physical strengths. Men and women are built differently. I think whenever things are built differently, it's for a reason, right? But at the same time, the amount of limits that have been put on women historically, like the fact that not too long ago, we were just allowed to start voting. Even today, like the wage gap, just all types of stuff, like women just don't have a lot of rights that are just, it should have nothing to do with what gender we are to be able to be paid equally or just be treated with respect. So yeah,
I do believe that, of course, there are biological differences between men and women. And of course, there should also be legal equality. Of course, I disagree with the idea that women face systemic discrimination. You just mentioned the wage gap, which has been debunked so many times.
I've studied evolutionary biology quite a bit. And men and women are very different from not just a physical, the bone structure, the neurological department as well as the chemical balances. And also, I don't believe that men and women are equal under the law either, or they should be rather. Children are not equal under the law. And it's not because we hate children, it's because we love them and we want to protect them.
So if you believe we're not equal, then that you're inferring that one would be greater than the other.
Well, so let me
So that's
chime
why
in
I'm
with my
trying to-
perspective.
yeah.
As far as not being equal, I don't think that necessarily means inferior or superior. When it comes to certain things like roles like childbearing, a woman is going to be far more productive and a lot more nurturing than, say, a man. And when it comes to doing a lot more of the heavy lifting and the work, a man is probably going to be more suited for that role. And I don't think that makes them any better or worse. We are just built, created, and born different.
I would also like to elaborate. I am not saying that they are worse overall or better overall.
They complement each other.
Like he said, they do.
They complement each other beautifully.
They work very well together.
We
when
need
they
each other for
working in that
for
proper-
offspring. I mean, that's part of the beauty of it. And I think trying to equalize them and make them the same and transition and all that, I don't believe is going to be the most conducive when it comes to the family raising children, but also just for overall well-being.
I want to note that you brought up children being unequal to adults. I just hope you weren't comparing women to children.
I mean, it was technically a comparison of women
Okay,
and children.
I don't need you to
suppose.
protect me. I just need you not to harm me. I can protect myself. I'm very capable of doing what I need to do. Okay?
Okay, sure.
100%.
I am an incel or an incel advocate, I suppose. I don't hate women at all. I think we're different and they have aspects that are superior to men as well. It's just very contextual on the subject.
What's up, Forehead Gang? You know what it is. Let's jump right into it, though. Check this out. The difference between a lot of men and women is that, one, men are stronger, way stronger on average. I don't see too many women at the gym bench pressing 315. For instance, I haven't been in the gym probably in 2 months, but I'm pretty sure that I could go and hit 225 maybe 10 times right now, and that's coming off a 3-month hiatus. I ain't never seen no woman at the gym I attend hit 225, no matter how small or big she was. Another thing, that's a biological difference, right? And this gets into the conversation about women and men not being gender specific and stuff like that. None of that stuff is going to matter whenever we die and they dig up our bones and they find a female and it has 2 X chromosomes, and they find a male and it has an X and a Y chromosome. It's 2 fundamental differences. That Y chromosome is the reason why a man is a man. It tells his used to be ovaries to drop down and form testes, which produces testosterone, which makes us uniquely male. That's another biological difference. On top of that, we got another one. When it comes to like just intelligence, on average, human beings, women and men, tend to be almost close in average intelligence. But the difference between men and women is that you're going to find way more men on that upper echelon of intelligence than you're going to find women. And you're going to find way more men on that bottom tier of intelligence than you're going to find in women. All that is a bell curve. We have a wider distribution of intelligent ranges in men. So most of the people that you've seen in your life who are stupid smart, those people tend to be men. The people who are really revolutionizing the world and innovating in science and medicine, overwhelmingly men. It is what it is, bro. I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling y'all the facts. I'm gonna leave a link to a study in the comments just in case y'all want to get active. All right, guys, if you made it this far to the video, I want you to go ahead on and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, go watch this video right here too, okay?